What's up, YouTube? It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I made a video. Um, just been trying to get myself together. You know, life got things coming at you. Sometimes you don't even realize it until it hits you. But I'm back and I am going to try to make at least one video a week. You guys let me know in the comments if you are interested or you want me to make videos a week, at least one video a week. Okay, so again, before I get into anything, I want to thank you guys for liking and subscribing and the comments. Y'all comments, I appreciate y'all comments, yo. Some of them have me rolling, like they're funny as hell. But we're gonna get into what this video is about. This video is about basically if you're dealing with someone and just say their parents, or if their parents or their mother or father, depends on if they're together or not, stepmother, who they don't like you. I dealt with this probably about, I would say maybe about 5 or 6, maybe 7 years ago. And it's a tough situation to be in. And I say it's a tough situation to be in because literally when the mother was the main one. Yeah, the father was kind of trying to be that, excuse me, that mentor to his son. And I understand you being a mentor, and he idolized his dad, you know what I'm saying? And there ain't nothing wrong with it. I thought it was a beautiful relationship, to see a young black man, you know what I'm saying, because he was younger than me, a young black man that idolized his father, you know what I'm saying? But it was more of the control factor when I started looking at the situation. And I never voiced my opinion to him, except for like the fact that, your dad don't like me, your mom don't like me, but can they give you a reason to why they don't like me? Truth be told, really, when I got with the dude, I helped elevate him. I helped him change his life, and I was his biggest cheerleader. He wanted to do things like become a cop, he wanted to, I'm a big crime fanatic, like true crime, ID, all that stuff. I'm been a big fanatic, a fan of that for years. And we literally used to just watch shows and talk about, well, just what happens if, because I already had my career and I was already established at least 5 or 6, 7 years on my job. And I have a good job, had a good job at that time as well. And it was like, well, if you was to take off and do what you need to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, you say you want to be a cop, like that would be awesome. So now we have 2 great incomes. But before then, like I said, he was younger than me. So I was like, you got to get yourself together, because at the end of the day, I know you're not making a substantial amount of money now. And it ain't that I don't want to date you. I can date you. But as far as us moving together, I just feel like it's not that time. We're not at that time and that place right now, because of the fact that you're not bringing in enough money to sustain where I'm at right now. Like, you would be more like a burden to me. So I feel like before we move in together, you have to get your money up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And time went on, and he did. He got his shit together. He got on his grind, and he became a cop. You know what I'm saying? So that was awesome. That was cool. So, we got together, and we just like started taking trips and started eating places, and just literally basically what we talked about beforehand, basically came to fruition. Like, we started doing that. And what came with that was a lot of jealousy. And I had to tell him that, like, the same people that applaud you and say, oh my God, you good, whatever, you doing good, I'm proud of you, doing your thing, be the same people that's trying to tear you down. And family could be your biggest downfall. Your biggest haters is your family. Trust me, I know. Your biggest haters will be your family. They will be the first person or people to tell you, you can't do that. What you doing that for? Or why you do that? You should have done it like this. You see what I'm saying? So that was what was going on. Like, we would take trips to Florida, do different shit. And the family would be in his ear like, how the fuck y'all do that? Why you doing that? You should be doing XYZ. And I used to tell him, listen, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown ass woman. I know you're a little younger than me, but at the same time, like, I'm a grown ass woman. I answer to nobody. Nobody's going to check me. I move when I want. I do what I want. And I'm not about to sit up here and justify why the fuck I'm living my life the way I'm living my life. And you should neither. You don't owe no explanation to your family. All they need to know is that you good. And for them saying, oh, the reason that they didn't like me was the fact that I was older. That was the only reason, that I was older than him. And I was like, okay, so I'm older. But they're not saying that, you know what I'm saying? Like, she taking from you. She's using you. She's disrespecting you. She's doing none of that. Listen, he done two things when he was fucking with me. Number one, he became a cop. Number two, he fucking got a CDL. You know what I'm saying? I used to tell him, listen, get your CDL. Listen, that CDL is going to always be something in your pocket that you can have to fall back on. You know, I mean, you might not need it, but it's just something, another accomplishment that you can have just in case. You know what I'm saying? So he did just that. So, you know, once we started taking trips and got a house and got a couple of cars, he had 2 cars, I had 2 cars, you know what I'm saying? We going to Florida, we going here, we doing certain things like, and I'm not thinking show off. I'm thinking this is what life is about. Like, we elevate, we doing things, you know what I'm saying? And he was with it for the longest time. So, you know, as time went on, you start seeing the little cracks. And it's like, okay, so what's the issue? What's the issue? And it's like, when you know how somebody move, you know, it's just like, it's different when you start seeing them move different than what you know. So then I hear his mama, you know, fat, nasty bitch. I don't like that bitch to this day. I'm just letting y'all know. But I hear his mama when she called, you know, oh, you over there playing house, or you over there playing, you know, family, or some shit that she said. And I used to be like, listen, check your mama, because I'm going to check her ass and you ain't going to like it, because she wanted me to bow down and be like, oh my God, I'm just this little girl that's supposed to be running behind her because she is his mother. Bitch, I'm not fucking you. I'm fucking him. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not kissing your ass. And at the end of the day, you need to take your titty out his mouth and let him be a man. So, because I don't need a little boy. You see what I'm saying? And I told him that. And he was just like, you know, my mom, you know, you got to look over my mom. She just, and I'm like, I'm not going to keep looking over your mama. Because at the end of the day, like, she making you feel some type of way because you're here handling your business. Like the man she could never fucking get. So he was like, well, she's saying that I need to be married. I said, first of all, she done had, 2 kids? I said, she in her 50s. I said, has she ever been married? No. Okay, then. So how you going to try to pass judgment on somebody else and tell somebody something that you haven't done? You know what I'm saying? Okay, boom. Then she like, okay, well, I had a child. So it was like, boom, you don't have any kids. Daddy was like, I want grandkids, this, that, and the third. I'm just like, okay, so he want grandkids. If that's so be, and that's what God want, that's what it's going to be. I said, but like, who is he to pressure you into having kids? And he's trying to tell him like, oh my God, you know, she's older. She's probably just done having kids. She has a career already. You just getting started. You know, you a young deputy, a young officer. You should be out here sowing your wild oats. And it's just like, okay, it's cool. I hear y'all. I see what they're doing. But I used to tell him, like, listen. You are your own person. People could tell you that the sky is yellow and it fucking rains 24/7 and it will never stop. It's up to you to believe that shit. They could tell you whatever. This is your life. You're in this moment. So don't let them fuck up a happy home, because they're jealous. That's basically what it boils down to. Because we took a trip and we went to Disney World, and it was like, okay, boom, like they never went. Nobody. He said my daddy used to always talk about how he was gonna do this, that, and the third for us, and he never did that. So when we did it, it was like, oh, and I'm like, see, that's just that hate. So now you got a good woman, you got a good career, you got 2 or 3 cars outside. I got 2 cars outside. You know what I'm saying? We taking trips, we eating good, we're doing this, that, and the third. And here come the hate. The hate should elevate. The hate should motivate. Don't let that hate turn you around and fuck up your happy home. Because if that's the case, then I don't need no nigga that's gonna be like, oh my God, my mama said such and such. You feeling some type of way because of your mama feeling some type of way. Like, that to me is childish. And to me, I'm like, yes, I'm an older woman, but let me tell you something that come along with older women. Like, we know what we want. I know what I want. I know where I'm going. I told you, you know, before you got on, what I was expecting, where I wanted to go, and what I wanted to do. Now we're here. Like, there's nowhere to go but up. If somebody can't see that, then that's their issue. But you don't let them fuck up what you got going on because they're mad or they're insecure or they're just wanting to be in your place, you know? And he didn't listen, y'all. He didn't listen. Slowly but surely, they kept picking and chipping and picking and chipping. And so that's where it brings me to the question of, like, if that the person that you're in love with, if their parent or if their mom or their dad, or it just depends on it doesn't matter if the mom and the dad is together or the mom and the dad is separated. Anybody of a parent figure, say shit, it could be their grandma. If they don't approve of you or they don't rock with you, how do you deal with that? Do you cut ties? Or as a man, I'm talking to the men right now, do you stand on the fact that you support your woman and that's who you chose to love and that's who you're going to respect, and they'll be all right and they're going to have to take several seats or shut the fuck up, you know what I'm saying, and let you live your life? Because my thing is, everybody has a life. Everybody has a path. It's just like me with my children. I could tell them, listen, don't do X, Y, and Z. Because when you get to the end of this road and you see what's at the end, you're not going to like it. I already been down that road. We as parents try to stop our children from going down the same road that we travel. But kids want to learn the fucking hard way. Like, you can tell a child all day long, don't touch that stove, don't touch that stove, don't touch that stove. They go touch that stove and then the whole world is over with. Oh my God. But I told you that the stove was hot and I told you not to touch it. And that's how I'm learning my kids are. So when my thing is, if somebody telling you, oh, don't do this, that, and the third, don't deal with this person because this or that, I feel like they're trying to put their beliefs on you. Now it's up to you to rock with what that person feel, or it's up to you to say, fuck it. Okay, cool. I hear how you feel. I see how you feel. I respect how you feel. But respect what the fuck I say. If I say I'm a rock with this motherfucker and this bitch turn out to be like a fucking serial killer, or they fucking turn out to be fucking an angel, that's my life. That's my decision. That's my choice to deal with this person. But you shouldn't feel some type of way or continue to put your beliefs on me, how you feel about them. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, like, when you're with someone, stand on your 10 toes, stand on your 2 feet, 10 toes on, and have that person back. Like, don't let somebody make you feel that their opinion trumps yours. Because at the end of the day, we all had to learn. It's been, don't get me wrong, it's been some relationships I done been in that I be like, God damn, I wish I would have listened to my daddy when he said this. God damn, I saw them red flags in the beginning. But I was going to see if this motherfucker was going to turn out the way I thought he would turn out. No, but that's part of life. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like when you're in a relationship and you rocking with that person and you fucking with that person, and that's the person you feeling, that's the person you want to be with, that's your feeling, that's how you feel. But I feel like you're a weak ass motherfucker if you let a motherfucker come in and tell you what you shouldn't do, who you shouldn't be with. If you let a whole motherfucker come in and just in your relationship, but they over there all booed up, cuddled up with the motherfucker that been beating on their ass, cussing them out, fucking being disrespectful to them, not taking care of their kids, not putting no food in the house, not being no type of shit, can't even get them a ride to where they going because they ain't got shit. But you want to tell me about how my life should go. Be careful who you take advice from, because some of these motherfuckers can't find their way out of a goddamn paper bag and be trying to tell you how to live life, what you shoulda, coulda, woulda did. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. There are some people that really do have good advice. Not telling you what you should do. Not beating you in your head trying to down your person. And you could tell a motherfucker that's hating anytime somebody come with some negative shit. Oh, why you dating her? Oh man, I heard my homeboy says this. Oh damn, why you dating her, man? She a little big. Or damn, man, why you dating her? She got like 3 or 4 kids, man. Or damn, why you dating? Like, it's always the negative shit. Motherfuckers that's giving you negative shit ain't there to help you. They want to see you by yourself, or they want you to go back to the person you was if you was hanging out with them, chilling with them, or whatever. Now you put that shit to a cease because you done got in a relationship. They want that person back, so they gonna try to tear you down and make you feel some type of way. Shit, they might even encourage you to cheat. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be real careful about people that you let into your circles, and don't tell motherfuckers too much business. Motherfuckers that know your business, what you're getting, what you're going, where you're going, what you're doing, what you're buying. Motherfuckers be like, in your face, but behind your back, they rolling their eyes and trying to figure out how they can get you to self-destruct by just planting little seeds in your head. So you got to be, if you're a woman or a man, you got to stand 10 toes down on your partner. I don't give a fuck if y'all got a toxic ass fucking relationship. In your mind, you know you should let her go or you should let him go. But you got to be ready. It's got to be your decision. It's got to be like something you decide. Because you can let a motherfucker go all day long and you not ready. So what you gonna do? You gonna back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Only you know when you get tired. So at the end of the day, if your parents, and I don't give a fuck how old you is, because there's some men that's in their 40s and they still in their 50s and still seek their parents' advice and still seeks their parents okay. And that's okay. And that's okay. You can say, okay, mom, you know what? You don't like my girl? Okay, cool. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? But still be respectful to your mama, but in respect to her opinion. But at the same time, do what you want to do because it's your life. Mama done had her time when she been turning up and throwing that thing and having a good time. Mama done had her time. You know what I'm saying? This is what kills me about people. When they was out here doing X, Y, and Z, this, that, and the third, it was okay. But now when your kids coming up or your grandkids coming up, it's, you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that. And that's cool. You shouldn't because you done been there. But don't be trying to be like, oh, you gonna bring her over here like that? That's just not. Listen, if they done made that choice to be with that person, ain't nobody saying lick their ass. But at the same time, just take it upon yourself to be like, you know what? That's who they gonna be with. We ain't gotta be the best of friends, but I can at least be cordial. I can at least be an adult. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they're hurting each other and doing all that other shit, yeah, at the same time, you could just choose not to be around that person. That keeps the disrespectful, cornered in a small space to where y'all don't have to be around each other. So there's not a lot of disrespect because me personally, I know if my son was somebody that was hurting him or being disrespectful and stuff like that, no, I'm not gonna like that person. But you know what I'm saying? If he chooses to be with her, then that's something that I'm gonna have to be like, okay, listen, he chooses to be with her, I'm gonna have to bite my tongue for now. You know what I'm saying? Till I just get to a point where I can't. Then it's like, it's whatever. So let me know in these comments how y'all feel about that. Are you standing 10 toes down for the woman or the man you love against family? You know what I'm saying? Or are you gonna go and rock with them? You see what I'm saying? Like, are you gonna like go against family or are you gonna rock with what they're saying? So let me know in the comments how y'all feel about that. All right, I will talk to y'all later. See you.